So I was sitting here and I was thinking to myself, like, okay, holy fuck, what am I gonna do for my first video? Like, I don't know, I wanted to pick like a good enough topic to like show people that I can be pretty interesting, but I was just like, whatever, I just need to do it and pick something. And so I'm gonna talk about something. Have you guys seen on like Facebook or Instagram or whatever, sometimes I'll see those memes where it's like this really curvy girl and it's like, thick girls, if you're a thick girl, then that means you're a real woman, shit like that, you know, like, stupid shit like that. And I want to talk about things like that, like people who think that if you have more curves or if you're thicker, if you're bigger, then that means you're more of a woman. Or people say like, oh, men are more into curvy girls or men are more into girls that have more meat on their bones, shit like that. Or people who, this always used to annoy the fuck out of me. Since I was a kid, you know, I've had to deal with this. Kids would call me like anorexic and shit and say I needed to eat a cheeseburger and whatnot. I mean, it's funny when they say it, like, haha, it's funny, but it's really fucked up, people, when you say that. Like, people think that it's not because, like, oh, apparently the ideal body is to be thinner, and so people think like, oh, if I make a joke about her eating a cheeseburger, then it's haha, it's so funny, but it's really not. Like, it's not. And that, I mean, as a kid I used to hear this all the time and I would have to like gulp and, you know, try to suck in my tears. Like, I would cry about that shit when kids would say that to me. Because I'm real thin, and I've always been that way. I've always been the skinny girl, and there's nothing I can do to change that. I'm not anorexic. I do not throw up my meals. If you are, I mean, if you really are anorexic, then that's a problem, and you need help for that. But I'm not. And most girls that receive this torment are not anorexic. They're not bulimic. They don't have a problem. It's just their bodies. I have the fastest metabolism, I swear to God, and I eat like a pig. I eat all the time. I snack, I eat unhealthy, I eat the fatty foods, I eat the chips, I eat, you know, I eat everything, and not everything. I'm a pig eater, don't get me wrong, but I eat a lot, and I just don't gain weight, and that's just, you know, that's my body type, and it sucks because even still today, like, the skinny girls are now the butt of every joke, and it's like, it's not funny. Like, it's really not. Like, would you say that to a fat person? Would you tell that person, like, oh, you need to eat a salad? I mean, I hear that too, and it's fucked up both ways, and that needs to stop. I think it needs to stop, because it's not funny. You know, the wrong girl might hear that and be like, well, fuck, I'm skinny and I can't help my body type and people think that it's ugly, no one's gonna want me, let me go jump off a bridge now. I mean, that's pretty extreme, but it does happen, and I think people need to realize that. Know what you're saying. Next time you look at that skinny girl and be like, no man's not gonna want, and people need to stop saying that men only want the curvy girls because there's so many fucking fish in the sea, we all know that by now. Can we stop being stupid? Like, men want every type of girl. Whatever girl you are, a man's gonna want you. I promise. I pinky swear a man is gonna want you, because there's just so many different types out there. There's so many different men out there. There's so many different, you know, men are men. They're gonna want what they want. There's no one way or the other, and it's not like more percentage of men like this than, it's not like that. It's not black and white like that, and people need to stop making it a joke because it's not that funny. Coming from skinny girl perspective, I'm tired of hearing people look at me and having people look at me and tell me that I need to go eat a cheeseburger, because guess what? I'll eat 2 more cheeseburgers than you ever ate, and I'm not gonna gain any weight, so shut up. It's not that funny.